2017 Houston Astros.
I'm Dan Plesac, and welcome to MLB this year.
Mike Fiers is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic.
First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Here comes the first pitch. Josh Begley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Perfect baseball weather, 82 degrees at first pitch tonight. And he lays off for ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's a hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Now to the plate, Joey Wendell. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Correa ranges to his left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's are gone in order. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, last outing, he couldn't get out of the 4th inning. He just wasn't able to do it. So if you're wondering, talking with the coaching staff over there and the pitching coach in particular, they just want him to give him some length in the game. If he can get to the 5th or 6th inning, they feel like he might have a shot to have a good outing.
Leading off for the Astros.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And he lays off there 1-0. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Diaz is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. Very dangerous right now.
Now at the plate, George Springer. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Canna is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. This is foul right side. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. On to the 2nd inning now for Minute Maid Park with no score. Here's Chris Davis now. He enters this one 2nd in the American League in round trippers.
Left fielder, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball. just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a 2 for 14 line to show for it. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
1-2. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hot shot on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Into the windup and the pitch. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Evan Gattis now standing in. It was a 2 for 5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Wendell is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
Stepping up now, Gurriel. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. The 1-0 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. 3-0 pitch gave him license to be selective, and he's able to get on base. The inning's still alive.
Designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two one. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Sinker. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Another full count pitch home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Gurriel rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So now it's Mark Canha. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Rajay Davis now. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a liner, but foul. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me. Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, third baseman number 3, Trevor Plouffe.
Settling in now, Trevor Plouffe. His career numbers against this pitcher, 4 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. It remains 1-0. So coming to the plate, Nori Aoki. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Nori Aoki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Center fielder.
Here's George Springer.
George Springer.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Davis will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Rounded slowly to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We're through 3 here in the Space City. It's now 2-0 Houston. Ready for another chance? Alejandro De Aza back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
1-1. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Josh Begley.
Into the box now, Josh Begley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And a changeup right down the middle. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The next 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2 strikes.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Wendell. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in once again, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Evan Gattis.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Davis. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
There's not a hotter hitter in all of baseball, folks. As the guy on the mound can attest, he's seeing everything they're throwing at him well right now, and he's not missing them either.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Yulieski Gurriel.
He swings and lines it to left.
That's in there. Base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And a double steal try here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A bullet to first base.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A ball and 2.